Hello and welcome to Sega News Bits, and it looks like it's time for George and I to team up. It doesn't matter what obstacle they put in our way. Come on, fist bump me.
Is this where the song plays? I'm going to edit it in.
No. So hey everybody, we are talking about Sonic Forces. So Sonic Mania's out there, people are playing it, except if you're on the PC. But Sega's now at Gamescom. Where is that, in Germany?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are showing off a new mode in Sonic Forces called Tag Mode, or some people are calling it Tag Team Mode. And so what it has you doing is it has your custom hero avatar character teaming up with modern Sonic. I don't think there's any indication that classic Sonic's going to team up with you. He's kind of a loner, you know?
Yeah, he's silent type.
Silent type, yeah. And it's its own stage, so you're going to have classic, modern, avatar, and then you're going to have this tag team mode. And so it's kind of like Heroes,
Yeah.
but not. Some people are comparing it to one of the Sonic Advance games where you would play as two characters at once and use both their skills. I think, which one was that, the third one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and so you go through there and you can boost like Sonic, and then you can use the Wispins or the gadgets that your avatar character can use. And so right now they've shown off a single stage. It's kind of like it kicks off in Green Hill Zone, but it's all dry and dead, and then it moves into a desert. From what I can tell through the stage progression, it looks a lot like you are kind of... I feel like the stages kind of morph as they go on. So you start, like, let's say you start with Classic Sonic, it's Green Hill, and then this machinery starts to appear, and then it looks like you maybe go into the city with modern Sonic and the avatar, and then you go back into Green Hill. I'm not really sure. Maybe this is just how they're presenting the levels in the demo.
Yeah.
But yeah, what am I missing here? What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, what they've shown, the level they've shown off with this tag team option, it feels like it's very simplistic, more linear. That's compared to what they've shown us in the past. Like, and it's weird because sometimes I'll look at a level, and then I'm like, oh my god, this level looks pretty awesome. I can't wait to play this. This one, it just didn't really give me that feeling at all that they've shown, at least. The level design felt very simplistic. Like, it was just really a quick done level. I mean, I don't know. What do you think about that?
Well, you know, I'm kind of the optimist. And so, you know, from what we've seen, I feel like we're seeing the first stages of all these characters. And so a lot of the times, those play out as kind of, you know, training sessions. You look at Unleashed, their first stage. You look at the Green Hill Zone Act 2 in Generations. They were all very simplistic. I would say on par with what we're seeing here. So I'm not too bothered about later stages. I feel like they'll probably open up and we'll get some really cool things. But then again, I have heard people saying, well, if that's the case, why aren't they showing those things? And it's like, well, I don't think they are. You know, I think it's just...
I just have to agree with you because, like, it's going to be like 3 months off that this game's coming out, and I feel like they've been silent a lot, and then all of a sudden they show us this mode. And this mode kind of feels, from what I've seen, the gameplay, to be a very, very side mode. You know, like all these Sonic games, they used to come out with these like little multiplayer side modes where even Sonic 2, the multiplayer wasn't the selling point.
Right, right.
And it feels like this is Tag Team is just an option for fans if they wanted to try it. So I don't feel like this is a selling point to the game, so it's kind of weird that they're not focusing on more modern levels and more classic Sonic levels.
Right, and I mean, I'd say the positive thing I have to say about this mode is that you are playing as Sonic. So really, you're getting modern Sonic, and then you're getting modern Sonic with your avatar, you know, jumping in every once in a while. I think that's good. I think I much prefer this to the Werehog, where it's Sonic and he turns into a monster. One thing I did notice is that these weapons, or these Wispins that they're using, they have these status bars that go around a circle. And I'm watching the IGN stream as we speak, actually, and I'm watching this bar. It's not going down at all. And I almost think that they, what's the gamer term? Gimped? They gimped it or something? Or is that the opposite? They nerfed it? Is that it?
Yeah, nerfed it, yeah.
Nerfed, yeah, they nerfed it. And I think in the actual game, it's going to actually run out a lot faster. That's my guess.
And that was actually my issue when I saw the gameplay, especially the IGN one, is that they just got through the level like nothing. They were just spamming attacks and everything was getting destroyed. So if they actually balance that gauge up and they make you work for that kind of damage, and there's like smaller damage options, I think it'd be more interesting than what they've been showing, at least in these events because it feels like it's really OP, you know, that weapon.
Yeah, and I mean the villains, the enemies, they don't really act as any sort of anything, really. You just blow right through them. Either you do the double boost or you do the homing attack or you know, and so maybe later in the game they get a little harder.
I hope so.
But I feel like in the coming weeks and months they really need to start showing off. I know they don't want to give the whole game away, but maybe start showing off later stages that will really show how difficult and expansive the game could be. Because I still feel like we're going to see that. It's just that, you know, Sonic Team, they haven't been the best at marketing their games.
I agree.
And so, you know, they'll be like, here you go, you saw the first 4 stages, buy it in November. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say another thing that he showed off in this game is more of the avatar options that you could actually do when you create your character.
Mm-hmm.
What's your opinion so far on all the art style they've been using?
I like them. I really like the rabbit. You know, obviously looks like the concept people had for Sonic before they went with the hedgehog. I really like the bird. Someone pointed out on Twitter to us that he looks like the, what are they called? Like the Battle Cuckoo Army or whatever from the Tails Adventure Game Gear game. So
yeah,
I really like the designs actually. Like I like the Avatar character designs more than some of the recent new characters like Rouge the Bat and Cream the Rabbit and stuff. Like they look a lot more in line with the classic Sonic design.
I was going to say though, in the end, I actually like it a lot, but it's just something that Sonic Team has never really done. Like I think they always go to humans,
mm-hmm.
and this is the first time they've actually been doing all these like humanoid, like, well, I don't know, the animal, what do they call those things?
I guess anthropomorphic, but to me they always just seem too cartoony to be, you know, it's not like a man slipped on like a really skin-tight hedgehog outfit. True. You didn't see you see his thighs and it's like a Ken Penders drawing or something.
It's like they designed all these pieces to make these new Sonic characters and they're actually pretty nice. Like I'm actually surprised at like the quality that went into designing some of these like looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a positive thing about the game. I didn't want to leave it with me saying all negative things.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the new tag team mode? Do you guys like that the Hoopas theme song is now in the game and you have to listen to it? And give us your opinions on the avatar looks. What do you like about Sonic Forces? What should they be showing before the game comes out? Let us know in the comments below.
And Hooba stank? That's my question.